What's going on, YouTube family? We are back with another video, and today, I figured I'd think a little bit outside the box, get our minds wandering, kind of get the conversation a little in depth about some things. Got some serious thought-provoking things that I want to talk about today. So, before we get into it, let's go ahead and make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the post notification bell that you get the content as soon as I drop it, and of course, hit the like button so we can help the channel grow and, get more people in the comment section. Because, of course, what I like to do, interact with y'all a little bit more. If you have something really cool that you want to say, I'll throw you a shout out in the video. Let's go ahead and get into this. So, for starters, what actually got my mind kind of wandering down this little rabbit hole was back in chapter 1049, we got a very incredibly lackluster backstory from Kaido. It kind of threw it out quite a bit really fast, but it was only like 2 chapters. It was only like 2 pages. So everyone in the One Piece world was like, oh my god, are you serious? You gave one of the most important characters of the whole entire series 2 pages of a backstory. Some people get whole chapters, some people get whole arcs. For instance, with the One Piece crew, now we're kind of verging off, as each one of the One Piece Straw Hat characters came into the story, we kind of got more of their backstory. So let's start off, Usopp, we got a lot of backstory from him, and then we also found out that his dad knows Shanks, that knows Luffy. So we still got his backstory though. We know where he's from. Then we get Nami in here. We know she's from Kokiashi Village. We know where she came from. We know how she came to be 100% right there as soon as we introduce her. Then Sanji, he was at the Baratier with Chef Zeph, but later on we find out at Whole Cake Island where he was prior to that, where he was born, how he was raised, who his family is, all that good stuff. We find that out. It does come a little bit later, but this man gets a whole entire arc. Just like Nami did, of course, and just like Usopp. Those jokers got whole entire arcs. Then we get Chopper. Chopper, we get a whole entire arc for him, going to Drum Village. We get a whole entire arc for him. And then we head back to Alabasta where we get Robin. We get the whole backstory for her as well. And then, of course, we go to Skypiea and all that good stuff. It's cool and all that, whatnot. There's nobody that we really get a backstory from except for the Skypieans. And, of course, we get, like, the backstory of what happened to Jaya and what happened to the City of Gold, the Shandorians, and, of course, the spoilers or the foreshadowing into what has just recently happened. But as far as character development, there is nothing really in Skypiea for the main character, that is. But then we go to Water 7. Water 7 is where we meet up with Frankie. We get his full backstory, all that wonderful stuff. We see how he grew up, who was his mentors. We didn't see family members or anything like that, but I guess his mentors and the people he worked alongside of was his family. Then, of course, we get Brook. I don't really think we're going to get a backstory from Brook any more so than what we have, for the simple fact that he has already lived a lifetime and he's in the process of living a whole second one. So I don't really think we're going to get too much more from him except for his reunion with Laboon, which is going to be a tearjerker, boy. That's going to have everybody in their feels whenever we get back around to see the reunion of Laboon and Brook. That's going to be very, very, very interesting. So that is one for the ages. But again, not really a backstory too much in regards to that. Not like from when he was a kid, but we got a good enough backstory for who Brooke is to the story. So then, as we move along, then we get Jinbei to finally, right here at the beginning of the Wano raid of Onigashima, we finally get him to join officially join the crew. And we get his backstory. We already know what he is. We don't get him as a kid or anything like that, but we do understand that he is a fisherman. He grew up in Fishman Island. We know who he is to the fishermen. He was a member of the Fisherman Pirates. Everybody looked up to him. We get all that, and of course we even have the new guy, Yamato, who we know all about him. Essentially, we even got a little taste of him hanging out with. We even got a taste of Yamato hanging out with Ace and building that relationship. And Ace and Yamato had kicked it off like super quick, talking about Luffy and what they're dreaming about and all that good stuff. So man, we got like tons of backstory for pretty much every character. But one character that we never truly found out where he's from, and that is my boy Zoro. Now, of course, you say, yeah, he got a backstory because we know that he went to the dojo. So then he went to the dojo and met Kuina, so he got really motivated to become the strongest swordsman. And that the sad truth about Kuina happened. He trained for a little bit longer, decided to leave the dojo, and that's when he became a bounty hunter. After becoming a bounty hunter for a while, that's when he met Luffy, and then that's when the story picks up. But how in the world did Zoro get to the dojo? Now, logically speaking, he would not have gotten to the dojo if it was in Wano. Think about this. The dojo that he got strong in all his abilities from, he did not go to that dojo in Wano. Or else when they went back to Wano, he would have been very aware of his surroundings, and he would have been like, okay, this is home. We're going back to my hometown. This is crazy. I can't wait to go back home and see my dojo, friends, and family, and all that good stuff. Unless they're playing to Zoro's stupidity and his terrible lack of direction. But even so, surely somebody would have recognized him, or he would have recognized something. Even though he's got a terrible sense of direction, he should have recognized something if he was from Wano. Which has kind of been like the rumor mill that, hey, Zoro's from Wano originally, and he just ended up back, and now he's going to end up with Green Bull, who's also potentially from Wano, and they're somehow related. That's all speculation, and me personally, I don't feel like there's any way to really tie them together at the moment, unless Zoro was born in Wano, he left Wano somehow, and ended up going to the dojo somewhere else in the East Blue when he met Luffy, and then, of course, then everything fell into place. So that would, if that was indeed the case, then that would make more sense at how he doesn't understand if he's from Wano, if that is indeed the case. But I still don't see the puzzle pieces fitting together. But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section down below. I would love to hear y'all's opinions, see what y'all think. And also, man, if y'all have anybody else's backstory that y'all would love to, talk about, or would love to see in the series, hey, y'all talk about that in the comment section down below as well, man. I'm super game to find out where we are going to go when we pick back up with chapter 1054 on the 25th, if I'm not mistaken, is the next time the chapter is going to come out. So, hey, I'm super excited to see what's going on. I know you guys are super excited to see what's going to go on. Y'all just keep on hitting up that comment section. Let me know what y'all think, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.